Hey Sternies, my name is Andrew Minicucci and I'm here to provide you with a brief background on the history of the NHL as well as to teach you the basics of hockey, which can be thought of as a beautiful mix between figure skating and boxing. The National Hockey League, or NHL, started in 1917 and was originally comprised of just 4 professional teams, 2 of whom are still playing today, the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. The NHL first expanded into the U.S. in 1924 with the addition of the Boston Bruins, making them the first of the Big Four to be a truly international league. By the end of the 1920s, they added the Detroit Red Wings, the Chicago Blackhawks, and the New York Rangers, which became known as the Original Six, who played as the league's only 6 teams for 25 years up until the expansion in 1967. The 1967 expansion added 6 new teams, doubling the size of the league and bringing the NHL to the West Coast in cities such as Oakland and LA. In 1979, the NHL expanded even further when it absorbed several franchises from its rival organization, the WHA, or World Hockey Association. These franchises include modern-day Arizona Coyotes, Carolina Hurricanes, and Edmonton Oilers. Since then, the NHL has expanded into 31 teams, with the 32nd team scheduled to be adopted next year, the Seattle Kraken. Now that we have the history of the game behind us, why don't we learn some of the rules and objectives of the game of hockey? A. Hockey is played on a 200-foot by 85-foot rink of ice. Each team has 6 players, 3 forwards, 2 defenders, and 1 goalie. Each game of hockey is comprised of 3 20-minute periods, and the objective of the game is simple: score more points than your opponent. Each game commences with a face-off, where a referee drops a puck in between 2 opposing players, who then compete against each other for possession of that puck. Face-off can be thought of as a jump ball in basketball, as it is used to reset play in between periods, goals, and penalties. Hockey may seem like a chaotic game to the novice viewer, as there is an unlimited number of substitutions per game. Therefore, you're likely to see many players skating on and off the rink during any given match. Penalties are a big part of the game, as players are sent to the penalty box for a number of infractions such as offsides, fighting, or high sticking. When this occurs, the other team is on what's known as a power play, as they are given a one-man advantage for as long as the opposing player is in the penalty box. Well, I hope everyone learned a thing or two and enjoyed that crash course on the history of the NHL and the rules of hockey. With that, I'll pass the puck on to Brian, Ryan, and Jeremy. Goal.